Today, we're diving into a multitude of new AI use cases that emerged last week. From major advancements shaping the present and future of AI to innovative tools already in use, we've got it all covered. Let's start with the NBA's NB-AI initiative, followed by Gemini Advanced, which is already implementing highly requested features. Then, there's an open-source image generator by Apple and an interface that's over 10 times faster than ChatGPT. It's quite a mix of developments, and each one is either already in use or ready for implementation. So, buckle up as we explore the latest in AI applications. Alright, let's kick things off with the talk of the town this week. Groq. It's been making waves all over social media, and for good reason. This new AI interface is more than 10 times faster than ChatGPT. And we're not just talking about an upgrade from GPT 3 to 3.5, we're comparing it to the already lightning-fast GPT 3.5. Check out the comparison. Here's GPT 3.5. Pretty snappy, right? Now here comes Groq. Sure, there might be a bit of a wait up front due to its popularity, but once it starts generating, you'll see its true speed. What's the secret behind this lightning-fast performance? It's all thanks to a brand new hardware architecture introduced by Groq's creators. They're using what they call LPUs, or linear processing units, instead of the traditional GPUs, graphics processing units. Just look at the speed comparison. It's impressive stuff. And what's exciting is that this offers an alternative to NVIDIA's GPUs, opening up a whole new realm of possibilities. While developers will likely be the primary users initially, the implications are huge. Imagine wearing a smart device and getting instant responses. You don't want any delays between speaking and getting AI-generated answers. Let's dive into the latest update from Gemini Advanced, Google's competitor to GPT-4. They've rolled out a significant feature, the ability to run Python in a sandbox. Now, this might sound familiar. It's something that GPT-4 already offers with its advanced data analysis tool. Many users were eagerly awaiting this addition to Gemini Advanced, and less than 2 weeks after its release, Google delivered. But there's a slight twist in the implementation. Take a look at this example. It composes the email first, then prompts you to run the Python code to count the characters. It's a departure from the seamless integration in GPT-4's data analysis tool, where it just does it for you. Here, you're given more control. You have to run the code yourself. This difference underscores the distinction between Gemini Advanced and GPT-4. While GPT-4 leans towards being a helpful assistant, Gemini Advanced offers more explanations and requires some manual intervention. It's about providing a different user experience. So, there you have it. Now you can execute code directly within Gemini Advanced. Now, let's shift gears to explore some exciting developments in image generation. It's quite remarkable what's unfolding in this space, with various implementations and new releases making headlines. Notably, even big players like Apple are stepping into the arena. However, let's address the elephant in the room. Apple's contribution, while noteworthy in its own right, falls short of expectations. They've introduced a new open-source model, which sounds promising, but the reality is less impressive. Trying it out on Replicate reveals its limitations. Uploading an image and requesting alterations yields underwhelming results. It's evident that Apple has some catching up to do in this area. Nevertheless, it's important to acknowledge these developments, especially coming from a tech giant like Apple. It may not be groundbreaking yet, but it's a step in the right direction. Shifting gears to another intriguing development, let's delve into Stable Diffusion XL Lightning. This innovative tool comes from the same company behind the popular app TikTok, indicating their deepening commitment to AI research. You can test it out on the Hugging Face platform. One standout feature is its AI Advantage benchmark, which demonstrates its prowess by generating images quickly and efficiently. Notably, it generates the image 4 times over, showcasing a novel approach to image generation. The claim is that these images are not only faster, but also more realistic, a claim that holds up in initial testing. Comparing results side by side, it's evident that Stable Diffusion Excel Lightning produces noticeably improved and more lifelike images. This enhancement could prove invaluable for those already using Stable Diffusion Excel regularly. Moreover, it offers a convenient Comey workflow, allowing users to adjust various details under the hood across 4 distinct steps. It's a promising addition to the AI toolkit. Let's rearrange and rephrase the content. Today, let's explore a game-changing tool called Storia Lab, which addresses a common pain point in AI image generation, editing text seamlessly. This tool, which happens to be our video sponsor, caters to a frequent request I receive: how to fine-tune images with text effortlessly. Typically, when text needs refining in an AI-generated image, the process can be cumbersome. My usual advice involves intricate Photoshop maneuvers, but what if you lack the software or time for such edits? Enter Storia, a multifaceted solution offering a free trial with 10 credits. Let's focus on their Textify tool, which simplifies text editing within images. Take, for instance, an image generated with AI. It often features text that's close but not quite perfect. With Storia, all you do is drag a text box over the existing text, ensuring it covers the entire area you wish to replace. Then, customize the text as needed. Adjust font size, rotate, resize, and select your preferred font. Hit Apply, and Storia's Textify tool analyzes the image, seamlessly replacing the text without requiring any Photoshop skills. But Storia doesn't stop there. It offers additional functionalities like sending images to an editor, background removal, and even AI art generation. Whether you're using Stable Diffusion Excel, DALL-E, or Leonardo, Storia's got you covered. The free version provides a taste with 10 credits, and for uninterrupted access, upgrading removes watermarks. In conclusion, Storia Lab streamlines the text editing process in AI-generated images, offering a user-friendly workflow that saves time and effort. Ready to try it out? Check the link in the video description. And a big thank you to Storia for making text editing a breeze. Great job on the simplicity and effectiveness of your tool. Here's a gem I stumbled upon during my quest for new tools: Crashed Dell. It's a real rabbit hole of quirky and wild image generation workflows that tie together multiple models and generations. Think of it as a playground for the creatively adventurous. Now, don't expect high-quality masterpieces here. This is all about the crazy and offbeat. Take, for example, a prompt like SpongeBob, King of Sponges. The results are as wacky as you'd imagine, but that's precisely the charm of Crashed Dell. Each generation involves multiple steps, sometimes up to 8 or 10, resulting in unpredictable and often wild outputs. Check out the variety of models available and explore the results other users have generated. It's a treasure trove of peculiar imagery that's sure to inspire and entertain. Plus, it's completely free to use. If you're someone who enjoys experimenting with image generation and revels in the bizarre, then Crashed Dell is your playground. And here's a tip: pay attention to the play numbers. The more plays, the juicier the results tend to be. To round out our discussion on AI image generators, let's take a look at NBAI, an intriguing initiative announced by none other than the NBA itself. Rather than explaining it in words, let me show you what they have in mind. It's a fascinating and somewhat quirky concept. Take a look. NBAI, show me the Pacers game as if it were a Spider-Man movie. What you just witnessed is real-time generation, where the game is transformed into a Spider-Man style presentation. Imagine during live broadcasts, segments stylized like this popping up, adding a whole new dimension to the viewing experience. It's a creative application of AI technology that showcases how organizations like the NBA are exploring innovative uses beyond the conventional. These kinds of implementations demonstrate that AI technology isn't just about efficiency, it's about pushing boundaries and creating new experiences. It's fascinating to see big players like the NBA embracing this technology for creative purposes. Just thought I'd share this interesting use case with you. Now, let's shift our focus to the world of large language models, as this week has seen some exciting releases. Let's start with Gemma by Google, a significant release comprising 2 fully open source models. It's intriguing to note that both Apple and Google have contributed open source models, adding an interesting dynamic to the landscape. Gemma, based on Google's Gemini research, shines in code assistance, claiming best-in-class performance, particularly at smaller sizes. Comparisons with Llama too reveal its superiority across popular benchmarks, especially in coding and math-related tasks. What's remarkable is its versatility. Being small in size, it's accessible for running on various devices, from computers to phones, making it highly adaptable for app development. A notable aspect is Gemma's emphasis on safety, evident from its performance in safety benchmarks. This focus aligns well with its intended use in coding, where precision and reliability are paramount. If you're keen on exploring Gemma, a quick start guide is available, along with a hugging face chat interface for trying out the model's capabilities. Moving on safety, Mistel also introduced their latest offering, Next, which you can interact with directly on chat.lmc.org. With Next, Mistel takes a unique approach, dropping the announcement casually via Discord, without any formal fanfare. Initial impressions suggest Next excels in logic tasks, although some users have noted peculiarities and weaknesses in certain areas. While it's tempting to gauge these models using standard benchmarks like generating snake games, it's essential to recognize the limitations of such tests, as they've become somewhat standardized across model evaluations. Nonetheless, it's intriguing to see the rapid advancements in these models, and I'll be closely monitoring the leaderboards to see how they fare. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you check out the one on your screen right now. I'll see you there.